Hey there, this is Rick Thomas with Thomas Family Insurance with your Medicare Monday. Today we're going to talk about something that is a critical aspect of senior health that often gets overlooked. We're talking about social connections. As we age, it's easy to lose touch with family, friends, and the community, but social isolation can have devastating effects on our physical and our mental health. In fact, studies have shown that chronic loneliness can be as deadly as smoking or obesity. That's why today we're going to talk about from isolation to connection, the power of social bonds for seniors. Did you know that social isolation can have the same impact on health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? Loneliness is not just a feeling, it affects mental, emotional, and physical well being. We're going to explore the importance of social connections for seniors, the risk of social isolation, and most importantly, some practical strategies for building and maintaining meaningful relationships. So let's get started on this conversation. Thank you for joining us today, and let's work together to build a stronger, more connected communities for you and for other seniors. All right. So first, let's define what social isolation is. It's a lack of meaningful social interactions that leads to loneliness and disconnection. Many seniors experience this due to retirement, mobility issues, loss of loved ones, or distance from family. It's important to note that loneliness and isolations are not the same thing. You can feel lonely in a crowded room or be content while living alone. However, prolonged social isolation can negatively impact your overall health. Understanding the causes can help us take some steps to prevent and to address it. All right. Social isolation isn't just a mental health issue. It also affects physical health also. Studies have shown that seniors who are socially isolated have a higher risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, and weakened immune function. Without social interactions, seniors are less likely to stay active or seek medical care, leading to some chronic illnesses like diabetes and arthritis. The simple act of connecting with others can help improve overall health and longevity. Social engagement is just as vital as a good diet or exercise. All right, next we're going to talk about the mental health effects of social isolation. Loneliness can lead to depression and anxiety, which often go unnoticed in seniors. It also increases the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. In fact, socially isolated seniors have a 50% higher risk of developing Alzheimer's or other dementia diseases. When seniors lack regular interaction, their minds don't stay as active and they lose motivation to engage in daily activities. Simple conversations, hobbies, and social groups can stimulate the brain and help improve overall mental well being. Beyond physical and mental health, isolation affects emotional well being as well. Seniors who feel disconnected will struggle with self worth, stress, and a sense of purpose. They may feel forgotten or undervalued, leading to frustration and sadness. However, strong relationships provide emotional support, companionship, and even joy. Just having someone to talk to on a regular basis can boost your mood, reduce stress, and improve overall life satisfaction. Seniors deserve to feel valued, loved, and connected. All right, so what happens when seniors do have strong social connections? Well, the benefits are pretty good. They experience better physical and mental health, sharper memory, and overall a happier life. Socially active seniors tend to be more engaged, independent, and optimistic. Studies show that those with regular social interactions will live longer and have lower rates of dementia, heart disease, and depression. Connecting with others isn't just enjoyable, it is essential for overall well being. So, the good news is there's many ways for seniors to stay socially active. Joining community events, volunteering, attending senior centers, or even using technology to connect with loved ones can make a huge difference. Hobbies like gardening, book clubs, exercise groups also help to maintain meaningful interactions. Even small efforts like calling a friend or meeting a neighbor for coffee can reduce that loneliness that we feel and enhance overall well being. There are many different groups to be involved with, from church to shelters across the nation. You have to make the effort, though, to reach out. Many times they won't be looking for you. All right, family members and caregivers also play a vital role in helping seniors stay connected. Encouraging regular visits, assisting with transportation, helping with technology can make a significant impact. Recognizing signs of social isolation, such as withdrawal, sadness, or changes in behavior, is also important. A simple conversation, a check in, or a shared activity can help seniors feel loved and included. Support makes a huge difference in everybody's lives on both sides. Communities will often offer amazing resources to help seniors stay engaged. Local senior centers, religious organizations, recreational programs often provide opportunities for connections. Technology, again, is a great tool. Video calls, social media, online groups allow for seniors to interact even if they can't leave the house. Nonprofit organizations and government programs also offer free or low cost activities to help support socialization. There's always a great way to get connected. All right, to wrap things up, social connections are essential for senior health and overall happiness. Not just with seniors, humans are meant to be social animals. We're not meant to be alone. Isolation can have some serious consequences, but staying engaged with others helps to improve physical health, mental clarity, and emotional well being. I encourage everybody, whether you're a senior, a caregiver, or a family member, to take some steps to strengthen relationships and build meaningful connections. Even if you are fine and you don't need to be if you don't need that social connection, there might be someone that you know who does. You could be that light to them in the darkness and find some type of activity that you can do with them. It may not change your outcome, but it certainly could change theirs. One small effort can make a big difference in somebody's life. I do want to end this with a little note of a personal story. When I was growing up, when I was about 10 years old, my little brother Darren was born. And we had an aunt, actually my mom's aunt, we'll call her Aunt Millie, who was a retired nurse. And her life revolved in retirement of sitting on her recliner, smoking cigarettes, drinking, and watching Channel 7 CBS on her TV. I remember that vividly. Whenever we'd go visit Aunt Millie, her channel was always, or her TV was always on Channel 7. That's back before you had remote controls. You had to get up and change the TV. Anyway, when my brother was born, my parents asked Aunt Millie if she would consider babysitting my little brother Darren. She agreed, and the changes in her life after that were dramatic. She now had a reason to get up off of that recliner, a reason to not drink during the day, a reason to be active and to do things that she didn't want to do for herself, but she was willing to do for my little brother. It impacted his life in a great deal, and it impacted hers as well. So having some type of connection outside of that chair and that TV made a big difference on how she spent the rest of her life. She ended up passing away eventually, but I do believe that her final years were much happier and much more content because she had a reason to get up and to do things. So, my encouragement for you is to either find a reason for you or be a reason for somebody else. This is Rick Thomas with your Medicare Monday. Thank you very much for listening. And as always, if you have any questions or anything we can do, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you and God bless.